In this part of the tutorial, we are going to learn how we can customize the auto-fitting preferences for plumbing. So as default delivered in the data set, we have 3 different T-fitting items for plumbing, and by default you can see here the auto placement would be a default T when we make a piping connection. So let's take a look at how it works. So I'm going to pick the pipe command, and I wanted to snap to the nearest point on the existing pipe route. So to activate the nearest, I press N on my keyboard, so I would be able to snap to the nearest point on the center line of the existing pipe work. And I'm going to draw a new branch route here. So when we do that, notice here the default T is applied. So the value of the default T is something we wanted to change. So we would like to create our own custom catalog with our preferred values for the T fitting. In that case, so we can open the data group catalog editor and start looking at customizing the catalog. So to make the process easier, so I have made a copy of this default T, added it to my work set with the required dimensions of the T junction. So now we need to convert our default preferences to this 100 mm T. In order to do that, we need to edit the auto fitting options file, preferences file. So where is the preference file located? So it is located in the data folder of your work set. So you notice here there is a file called autofitting options.xml. So this is what we need to edit to include the new catalog item for autofitting. So I'm opening the autofitting options file in a notepad editor. So you can see here it says the discipline is plumbing and the display options are metric, and these are the branch type, which is T for a round pipe, and we have here 3 components that are defined. So we wanted to add another component which is a 100 mm T. So I'm going to copy this line and paste it below, and let's change the value. Instead of default T, we will use it as 100 mm T. So that's the name I have used in the catalog. So we save the file, and if you want we can close it, but I'm going to minimize all of these for the time being. So now revisiting the auto fitting preferences, you don't have to restart OpenBuildings for this actually. So come back to the auto fitting preferences. So now we see here that the new fitting we have added to the code is available, right? So that's where we add to the preferences. So now we can set here the default T has to be the BMPT, which is 100 mm. So we need to remember to save this preferences. So hit save. So the preferences has been saved. So now let's start drawing the pipe again, and I'll choose the nearest snap to the center of this pipe and select this location and start doing that. And then notice here that the default catalog now has been changed. So that's how we can add custom catalog fittings to the default auto fitting preferences.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.